Hey folks, what a view behind me. I'm at Blackpool Markets headquarters here in Auckland, New Zealand. Speaking of views, you can get TradingView paid plans for free at Blackpool Markets, saving you up to $600 a year. Get either the Essential Plus or Premium plans absolutely free. All you need to do is trade from one lot a month at Blackpool Markets. And you can also get a 100% deposit bonus for your first deposit up to $1,000. All you need to do is click the Trading Nut link in the description below. Hey, start trading Forex indices and commodities with up to 800k of Blue Guardian's capital risk-free. Just pay a small one-time fee to take the challenge, hit a profit target and get funded. Then keep up to 90% of your profits and enjoy fast weekly payouts. Now for futures traders, Blue Guardian Futures offers up to 450k in funding with 100% profit on your first 15k. With low targets, no activation fees and unlimited resets, it's one of the best deals in the industry. Visit blueguardian.com or blueguardianfutures.com to start trading today and grab their limited time discount code.
Alright, so I'm sorry, I got distracted for a second. Alright, so let's see. A lot of stuff happened over the weekend here with the charts. Friday, Thursday. Since Thursday, nothing really happened. Thursday, it just dropped once here. So now let's sort of figure out what's going on with the market and try to understand where it's going to be going within the next few hours. Can you guys hear me clearly, just to confirm? Alright, anyway, I'm assuming that you guys are hearing me. Alright, let's continue here. Alright, so let me go daily. Daily did a nice drop. It's here at market structure. No. Okay, market structure is there, so it came down to the market structure already. Now we have this area here. It may want to range in. Yeah, support resistance there and there, right? These are supposed to be yellow. Alright, so that's our daily lines. Let's move over to our 8 hours and try to find some division or adjustments if necessary. So this can be adjusted slightly up. This one is good where it's at. This one here can be just slightly up. 4 hour. Okay, so 4 hour looks good. So that's our 4 hour support resistances.
Oh, I took an overnight buy trade.
Oh yeah, did it work out?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got $16 because I was at 0 and 1.
Oh.
I don't know how many percent is.
That's nice. Alright, so 1 hour. Alright, so for 1 hour we have this area here, which is interesting because this is our 4 hour range here. But in the 1 hour, it just sort of came, tapped it once, twice, and then dropped. But it actually stayed below this. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put this in here. Alright, color that blue so we know it's a 1 hour. And then we're gonna put this in here. Which is also 1 hour. Let's go 30 minutes. Alright, so adjust the 30-minute right there. This is your zone. Now 30 minutes here. We will adjust it here. So for 30, what we're waiting for is this range to break out off of the, let's check 50 minutes out. 50 minutes is holding pretty good. And 50 minutes held this pretty good. Right, so these are 50-minute ranges as well. Let's see how 5 minutes held up. So 5 minutes held this range here pretty accurate. Right, it stayed within it very well. Same thing here, 5 minutes stay within this range here very well. So that means that if it breaks out of this, it may want to come to this point here again. Like it is, and this area inside here is where it pushed down from last time. So if it wants to come back there, it might push out here a little bit. Let's check the 61%. Alright, so we're talking about just slightly above this, which would be clearing this high and this high. Alright, support resistances. Trend lines are usually tricky because not all of them are right, and then all of them are right at the same time. Because you can draw any trend line anywhere and it's all gonna be right. Alright, so this broke this trend line here. But unlike these here, it broke back in, and then these rejected. Now over here, it broke and it's retested, broke down, broke back up. Right? So that tells me we might have a possible turnaround. And the 61% was roughly around here, which means if it buys, Let's make this a 4 hour zone. Let me go back to the 4 hour and really verify this zone here. Because you see, if it goes out, it could potentially come back in with the next candle. So how do we verify that it doesn't come back in with the next candle, right? Um, Wherever this candle closes, which is this candle has an hour more to go, wherever it closes, we will look at maybe 50% of that candle or 61% of that candle to put our stop loss there. Um, that's wrong direction. So if this candle is here, and let's hypothetically say it closes here, right? In an hour, if it closes there, then the stop loss should be no more than this. So right in the center, this range at the 61, below the 61% area. So just above the open price of this 4 hour bar. Um, and like we said, it may want to push up to clear all this out. And then as you can see, that would be sort of clearing out this high in order to start going bullish again. Because interest rate is more likely going to get cut, which is then going to push back up gold, right? At least they're already talking about interest rate cuts, having an emergency interest rate cut. So that's already sort of saving the gold market here. Especially the gold market already did its pullback pretty much. Let's go back to the daily and verify that. See, so gold pretty much did a pullback to this trend line here. Right, so it's pretty standard pullback. Now it's ready to continue going about these days. Let's see here. Okay, so yeah, this is pretty standard, pretty decent pullback here, but it's just a pullback for it to go bullish again. Once they start talking about cutting interest rate, this should continue bullish again. Maybe even all the way up here again, right? Let me clone this line. And if you brighten your screen, you won't have to peep at it like that.
No, no, no. I can see just fine. Just I'm trying to look at the wicks. I can't look.
All right. Let's see here. Anyone have questions? No questions? Okay. Um. Oh, by the way, on Thursday will be my last day, my last stream, because I'm gonna be starting going back to work early in the mornings because my management is asking for me to come back early. I usually go in about 3 or 4 hours late in the morning, so I'll have to start going back early again because business is picking up a little bit. What is it that you don't understand? Just tell me what you don't understand, and I'll explain. All right, so 5 minute chart here. We're looking for a breakout to the upside, and then we're looking for a breakout to the downside. This breakout to the downside needs to happen before it before it crosses over this trend line here, because then a break here wouldn't be a break; it would be a rejection. All right, so we're looking for a sell a short position anywhere between here. Because it just wants to come back one more time to the downside here, then this is going to be the location. Now let's check some volume analysis. I would recommend going to the clean traffic area first. There it is, nice and clean. So you see it came back to this low volume area. It did not completely take it, but it might as well just push up right up into this zone here as well. I see a low volume over here. It came and took it immediately, pretty much. Not immediately, but it came, took this low volume area here, and then dropped back down. Which this volume is still located right just above. So 61% of this whole move is exactly just by this low volume area, right? So if it does buy, it should buy up to this low volume area and push back down. Now let's see if that volume was absorbed or not. Right, volume is still there. The low volume is still there. It sort of filled out this area already. So you may want to come back to the upside and fill out this area. Unless that's what it did here. So between the center of this range, which would be right at this point here. All right, so what we're seeing here is that based on this upper piece and this bottom area of the market, we have a center line right there, right? That's, let me mark that out. So we have a low volume area right here that divides the markets at top and bottom. Right, so we do have a key level right here. Let me draw it out and then we'll inspect it properly. All right, so we have a key level there as well, which that's what I'm saying. When it comes here, it might want to push back down because this is the actual low volume zone that divides the market from top and bottom. All right, now as we have identified our possible target up here, so we have this target, and then this target right now. Let's gonna put it all the way to the top, which is 540 pips. But it's based on a 30-minute breakout, okay? So 30 minutes has to break out to the upside here and actually close bullish. And then 5 minutes has to come back and retest it. Then we can say, okay, upside bullish is continuing. Now let's see, we have a channel here, a 5-minute chart. All right, so you may have a channel. This might actually push up on the, not 5 minute, 30 minute. This might actually push up to the channel here, then go for a retest here. And once it goes to retest here, then it might actually continue straight up. Or if it breaks down the channel, then we can actually take the sell as it breaks through here. There's no retest needed. And see the analysis.
Yeah, I'm almost done with it. I just need to look at it on a few more things.
Alright, so let's monitor this range here on the 5 minutes. So if the EA gives a signal outside in this zone for a buy, we'll take that buy. If it gives a sell in this zone here, we'll take that sell. Right, so this is the EA here. So if it gives a buy above, where's the price level? 315, 316 area. Right, so if we hear an alert for the 316 area price, which is all the way up there in the air, below above this price level here. So if we start getting a buy alert up here, then we can actually take those buys. Which means I could just easily put. Oh my goodness. I can't move this line. There we go. So above this area, I'm looking for buys and any signal above that area. I do have an option here on the EA where I can draw these lines out and then it'll stay there manually. It won't reset. So at this moment, it's going to reset, but maybe I can actually change it to manual setting. True. And true. And this should be false. Okay. It's supposed to load up a few different colors lines here for me to adjust. This way, I'll be able to adjust those lines exactly to my support resistances on the price action analysis. That's why it's called manual analysis. Alright, so where is the lower breakout that we're looking for? We're looking for a breakout below 29.93. $29.93. Okay, so these two targets is what we're looking at actually. Which is just a pretty decent move down here at 140 pips. If we get a sell signal in the middle area, then it could take us out to the bottom of the range, which, as you can see over here, it previously did. right, to the bottom of this range. As it's coming down from the support, it starts giving sell towards the bottom of the range here. Right, so you had 1, 2, 3, 4 cells coming towards the bottom of the range. The problem with this, because it's a range, we can see buy signals as well. So we had some buy signals here, some buy signals here, here. That's a lot of signals, right? These were not sell signals, of course, so you would have stayed in the buy signal zone area over here for a total of 115 pips. But you could have gotten a few more signals on the way up this support. Obviously, we're not taking notes that it's at support for buy. So it's gonna do the same thing. It's gonna try to give us sells as this whole thing flips from the top here to the downside. Because it's actually in that area of the market where buying and selling gets easily flipped into action. Because the market is flipping bullish or bearish pretty fast in this particular range.
Okay, I guess I have a pretty basic analysis.
All right, so buy or sell. I have it here. So we have buy or sell. Right. So we're selling from below this point here. If it breaks down, and then we're buying above this area here, it breaks out. Now I'm waiting for a signal to come in at this point. Once it breaks out above here, I'm waiting for a signal to come in. Which the EA should be able to let us know when the signal is available. Alright, Nancy, let me hear your analysis here. What's going on?
Well, I do have a possible break up from when it buys, but it's not as what's the word? It's not as what's the word I'm looking for? Like the buy isn't as what's the word? It's not basically it's not as likely as the sell.
Oh.
However,
to your sell bias.
Well, I don't really have a sell bias either. Well, I mean, I'm just saying there is a way it could go down again, but I actually do think that it could buy. I guess just not today because there's a possibility it will want to cross up. However, it has a lot of resistance in the way. A lot of indicators, they're all starting to curve flat, but that's why at the same time I think it'll want to go up, reach them, and reach this empty volume area, and then range in that area.
Okay, I'm gonna do a quick buy.
Because it would be between the structure. It would be on top of the previous structure it actually broke in the first place. It would reach the daily 9.
Okay, so my stop loss is below at the 9 moving average here, and take profit will be at my next weekly candle here. So we have a.
It didn't even break out from the boxes I have.
3 weeks ago close up there. If it didn't break out of the boxes you have, it means your boxes is probably off somewhere. Don't you verify your boxes with many time frames?
Yeah.
And they have to be exactly to the point where nothing else is breaking out besides this particular bar right now.
Okay.
I mean, that doesn't mean it's going to sell a buy all the way through. Because like I said, it might come right here and then break back down to retest this zone. So more than likely we can experience a retest here.
Yeah, I guess I can fix it like this.
This EA is free on my YouTube channel, so you guys can have access to it at any point in time. Um, Once the stream is up, right? And you trade it exactly how I trade it here. You do your price action analysis, and then once the signal comes in favor of your price action analysis, now you can take the trade because it's giving you the best possible locations to take entries.
Yeah, you can probably take a profit at 30-30.
30. Yep, that's it. And I have we have a trend line going straight across there for a return point.
I have swear.
Right, that's the channel of the 30-minute chart. Alright, so I'm already at break even. I would have to fix the break even thing. Sometimes it goes into break even a little bit too quick. And then I get stopped out. But oh well, I don't think I'm gonna get stopped out this time.
I think it's a good scalp market today. I think you can make clear scalp.
Alright, so it's coming up to the first weekly 2 weeks ago open area. Right, because we do have some clean traffic from here to here. Right? I changed back the setting that I had done here earlier. Okay, false. My take profit here is at 30.22. Right, because I'm looking for about 50 pips. 50 pips should be good here, actually. Realistically, 40 pips, right? 50 pips is pushing it, but it should work. Hope it doesn't come back, retest this 9 now, and then it's gonna stop me after the 9. I added a parabolic SCR. Oh yeah, parabolic SCR is right here. So I'll put it under the parabolic SCR. Let me change this parabolic SCR here so it can be a little bit fatter. And let's give it a different color. Alright, so we had 30 pips profit there. It's coming back inside the range here now. Okay, it's gonna stop me out either way. Right, so you see, we could have gotten a nice 30 something pips, 34 pips profit there, which it was visible there. But our take profit was a little bit too big.
Told you about the freaking rain. No, I listened to you about the goddamn box.
There's a 30 pip. It was a 30 pip move.
Yeah.
Did you take 30 pip?
No, what do you mean no? Where did you put it nearby? I don't understand.
Right as it breaks out the box.
Ugh. I don't understand how you went into profit. How is that possible?
Because my box was very tight. It was very exact.
I guess I did take it a little later. I didn't take it early.
I took the trade that the robot gave.
Okay.
The signal gave. Right, which I've been telling you to do.
Well, how am I supposed to know? I don't see it. I don't see it.
You hear it. It makes a loud noise.
I didn't hear it, okay? I didn't hear it.
Right? But that's what I'm saying. this is the goal. The goal is to be able to get you to do price action, and when the signal comes, just take the check, right? And you go into profit. All right, came retested here. Now it's going again. So if it gives another signal, I'll take another signal to continue the trade.
Yeah, I have to wait for this thing.
Ideal time for big reversal here, yeah. Oh shit. We need to do something about my trade over there.
Oh, what? Oh.
Alright, so it broke out to the upside here. You can ask her what she wants to do.
Okay.
Alright, so I may need to re-enter this trade here. Okay, but now I have to sort of make double the amount of money. So this line here, this yellow line is a bullish bearish line. So currently right now it's in the bullish market side of things. So as you can see here, it's been on a bullish side of market at the moment. We have bullish arrows here the whole entire time. I'm gonna put the stop loss at the previous low. I don't know if it's gonna stop me out, but my take profit is pretty hefty now. Right, this would be the top of that range. And this is the first low. This is pretty much a retest that it just did here on this breakout of the range. So I'll put this back a little bit deeper inside of the range. My stop loss keeps moving up because of the EA is trying to adjust the stop loss back up. Of course, there's a risk of a reversal here. A fake out and a push down.
I got you saying, yeah. Well, this is gonna come back down now. And I'm fucking getting negative now.
Okay.
She was saying, yeah, just take whatever.
Take whatever.
No, like, she meant, like, yeah. She said, yeah, just close it.
Yeah, I'm gonna close it. Okay, it's bullish. So we have strong buy strength. RSI is pretty strong as well. The E8 moved the stop loss from here to here. Because every minute it readjusts the stop loss and it wants to put the stop loss where this moving average is. So I have to wait for a signal to come in to re-enter. So once another green arrow pops up over here, it means it's ready to go again, and then I can enter that buy. So far it gave us one valid trade here, which I could have closed profit. This one here I took by force, and it didn't work out. It went instantly against me. So the signals are usually the best way to go. Let's see how 5 minute look. Let's see how 30 minute looks. So 30 minutes acting like it's a fake out right now. Uh, we have a strong bullish volume here, bullish bar here. Uh, let's see. I think 30 minutes should continue up. Right, because it came down just enough to where this previous bar's upper wick, they met each other here. So it took out all the liquidity that was inside of this bar here, and now it's ready to go again. Right, so therefore I need to adjust my stop loss properly. Here, I'm just gonna re-enter this buy again by force, because the price action is saying that it has to go up.
That's the robot saying.
It's saying it's very bullish at the moment.
Yeah, makes sense. I'm just ranging and being a bitch.
No, but it's all green at the moment, so that's a positive. Actually, I'm supposed to be doing this as well here. So if the stop loss is 30 and the EMA is 36 pip, 30 pip here, I'm supposed to take a 30 pip profit only. Right. Okay, is your trade going into profit now? You should be in profit now, Angelina.
Yeah. No, yeah, I closed the previous one at the time.
I'm waiting for another signal, because another signal is going to imply that. So the reason we're waiting for another signal is because when we get the signal, we will have 6 charts in our favor as well. We will have gold euro, gold Aussie, silver euro, silver Aussie, silver USD, all of them moving in the same direction, which means the move that's going to then go with that signal will be promoted a lot stronger, right? But that's why when you see I took a force buy here, this buy didn't work out, because during that buy, this one was coming down, right? And this one was coming down, which I wasn't paying attention to, but the fact that they weren't aligned and they weren't moving up together at the same time, this is why the buy didn't work out. But if I took a look at the signal, it's because everything is moving in sync, right? The whole metal market is moving in sync in that direction. And that's what causes these signals to actually work a little bit more efficient than to take it without it. And the stop loss should be if you have a linear weighted moving average on your chart, whatever your stop loss is what your take profit will be. So this is 15 pip stop loss. We have 15 pip take profit here. Well, more like 30, but on average it's about that. So over here the stop loss is 13 pip. We want a 13 pip take profit as well, which it stops you out, right? And this last one right here that we just took would have been 33 to 30 pip stop loss, and the take profit would have been also 30 pip take profit, right? So that's what you have to look at. It's most likely going to be a 1-to-1 or 1-to-2 ratio, but more than likely 1-to-1. Right, this one here as well. Stop loss would have been at um, 20 pips, and it went up 38 pips. So you would have made profit there. This one here, stop loss would have been at parabolic, which is 15. It would have gone up 15 pips. Just thinking about down over here. Do you have a 1 hour, 5 minute analysis, Angie?
Yeah, I mean,
And is it bullish?
yeah, it is bullish. I mean, of course, I was saying earlier that it has some resistance from it to go by, but it's not at the resistance yet. I'm buying because I can scalp. I have a scalp analysis. I have a larger analysis. I have a smaller analysis. I have a larger analysis, and then I have another also sell analysis.
So you have a sell analysis?
No, I'm just saying that I have based on where it is right now, I can scalp for buy.
Oh, okay.
Because I have like multiple
possibilities.
Because
Because it is, you don't want to buy a sell analysis, and you don't want to sell a buy analysis.
No, it's not. Right. It's not a sell analysis right now. So I'm saying that based on where it is, I can buy. I can scalp. That's why I wanted to take a buy. If it was anywhere else, if it was where it would need to be for a sell, I wouldn't be taking a buy.
Okay.
But it's where it needs to be for a buy. I needs to get, unless of course I get it wrong by having it at this point, but I have to just wait it out now. Everything is like pointing up. At the same time, some things are pointing down, so I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, we do have a resistance here as well, right?
I was just saying earlier that there is some resistance. It might not go high in the buy, but that's why I wanted to scalp it. Because, this actually gives like a nice
well, when you say scalp, what do you mean scalp? What is a take profit for a scalp trade?
Okay, well, maybe it's not a scalp because...
Right, a scalp trade is anything 10 or 15 pips is a scalp trade.
It's not a scalp trade.
Right?
Because I wanted to take
a long trade would be a 50 a plus.
Oh, because I wanted to take it up to maybe 70 pips.
And that's not a scalp trade. That's just a trade.
I'm sorry, it looked smaller. I forgot to do the measurement.
And so then your bullish bias is what you're saying.
I have a bullish bias, yeah. Up to a certain point, yeah. I have it around like at least 60, 70. Yeah. My analysis does say a little higher than that, but I don't want to be too...
Alright, so this box here, of course, I ran it out of 5-minute chart, but there's some major amount of support resistance that's holding at market right here.
Yeah.
On the 30-minute chart.
Yeah. I think that's what's causing it. I thought it was poking out, but it seems like it's just sticking there. Put in the buy trade at the wrong time.
So you have to definitely not mistake a scalp for a 70 pip trade. Because it's not a 70 pip trade.
It's not a 70 pip trade.
It's not a 30 pip trade, not a 40 pip trade. It's 10 to 15 pips a scalp.
Yeah, full bad.
Unless you're accustomed to take 500 pip trade and a 70 pip trade is a scalp.
No, I get it. I get what you're saying.
Right?
I bet. It looked smaller. Yeah, I forget to do the measurement. I need to remember to do the measurement.
Dirty man needs to push off of here. Is there any news today? Let's see.
No, I was looking. It's like later today.
And Trump is not talking today?
No.
Trump is not going to move the market today?
No. I wish. I'm not surprised. I mean, we made a pretty big move already.
Alright, China covers. China will fight to the end if U.S. insist on measures. Really? Trump administration weighs drone strikes on Mexican cartel. How about that? About time. About time to just simply blow the cartels up. Yeah.
It's like shoot up this.
Yeah, just wipe all the cartels out and good to go.
Yeah.
They should be treated like the enemies. Anyway, let's see what else is happening here.
Alright, they should do it for like sex trafficking.
Ah.
If you just get like a specific team that just keeps going at it. No mercy.
Okay. Trump's talk with China will be terminated if 34% tariff will not withdrawn.
Oh my god. Guess what?
34% tariff.
Dude, Skype to be retired in May 2025.
Ah,
They're finally letting go. Because they want to focus on Microsoft Teams, our modern communications and collaborations hub.
Ah.
Dude. Oh, they're saying it's like the same. Yeah, it's crazy.
Trump is mulling a 90-day pause on tariff aside from China. Okay. I thought they said they're making everything active on the 9th, which is tomorrow. And then a major sell-off started happening. What's going on here? Come on.
Oh, fuck.
You can close your trade.
Jesus Christ.
What stop loss do you have?
I didn't have a stop loss.
Who trades without a stop
No,
loss?
I'm sorry.
Like, you're deserving what you're getting.
I
You
know,
don't
I
trade without a
deserve
stop
what I'm
loss.
getting. I hate this fucking shit. Look at this. I hate this market. I hate everything. It does this pull this.
I came back to mom's trade. We could have at least closed it lower.
Well, we didn't know. Might actually go. I don't know what's happening with this freaking thing. Oh my god.
So let's go back to monitoring the 5-minute chart here.
Ah.
It may want to come lower up to here again.
No, it looks like it's just making another red bar for it to keep going. Because when you look back at the previous, like behind, it would every like it was doing it every 3 bars, 1, 2, 3.
You mean a
Red.
pullback?
Yeah, it's doing like a pullback. It looks like.
Are you still in your trade?
No.
No.
I was supposed to wait for a pullback actually before taking any trade in the first place. It's my fault. I was being stupid. I just can't.
I gotta go eat.
I can't focus because you're yapping in the background.
Well, you're supposed to draw out your analysis the way I have it
I
over here.
did. Why is it being stupid for?
Right, so my next possible entry is up here for a buy signal to come in. If a buy signal comes in around this area, I'm buying it.
Okay.
If a sell signal comes in around this area, I have to sell it.
I just was, I'm gonna say at this point I think it's gonna range. I did think it was gonna range, but I didn't think it was gonna range in this area. Because it already like filled up that entire volume over here with this previous range. Why do you need a range over here now?
Well, actually, now the volume starts coming in for the day. This red bar here is the volume bar.
Yeah.
Right, so this is where we're seeing the highest volume of the day coming in. Not the highest volume, but the trending volume is, I think, is getting kick started up. So this is the trending volume. Um, so you see yesterday here we had a trending volume here, but nothing really happened. It sort of died back down. And then it came back to the trending volume here and started trending.
Yeah.
If it gives us a sell signal, then we can sort of take that sell to this location, to the bottom of the range.
No, I don't think it's gonna go. I don't think it's gonna sell.
I think it's gonna go bullish.
It's kind of in a yeah. Yeah, I mean it has more resistance on the sell side as well. It's kind of in like a box at this point. That's why I was saying, oh, it's actually it can go up. It does have resistance. It's just not at that resistance for the buy. But at sell, it's like right there. That's why I was like, okay, yeah, I can do a buy.
It looks like they're not pretty strong right now. I mean, the 9 moving average
It's not that strong. It's just like a 1 hour bar, and that's it.
is holding it out there.
I was just being stupid. I should have just waited. This is why, because you're like judging me that I'm not taking trades. You're waiting. You have to make an analysis and try to and go for the trade, Angie.
Well, I'm
But
trying to
that's the
get.
thing.
I'm trying to get you to
I
make
can't
analysis.
have that. I am trying to make a present analysis. It's just that I wait for a reason. This is why I wait. And you guys, you're judging me for it. And look, now you're messing me up. Now you went into my head and completely messed me up. There's a reason why I wait until take trades sometimes. Yes, it's true that whole week I could have taken trades. It's just that there's a reason why I wait.
Angie waits like 2 weeks to take a trade.
I don't wait
Come
2
on.
weeks to take a trade.
You can't wait for 2 weeks to take a
Okay,
trade.
it was just I
You
had.
just can't trade like
I
that.
was okay. I was at a rut. Okay, that's only because I've been at a rut.
Oh, exactly. That's what you have to say. You can't say I'm waiting for a reason to take a trade.
No, but I do wait for a reason to take a trade. It's not fair to compare that to all other times where I've waited and then when I finally took a trade, it actually worked out in my favor. Because I was patient. Because that's the whole idea. You're supposed to have patience.
I agree.
And not because I took that trade, because you were like taking a buy over there and you were like me.
No, but my buy went into profit.
Okay, whatever.
You know?
Small ass, little scalp, 10-pip baby, infant.
Well, that's what a scalp is. Don't call it a scalp 70 pips.
No, I'm sorry. Now this thing's smashing down like the bastard is.
Alright, so I'm gonna bid in profit right now. Right there.
I know, she's I feel bad. Well, how were we supposed to know? Oh, yeah, because of you. Your fault. I take no blame for this.
You just said how am I supposed to know? And you're bullish bias. You just said you're a bullish bias, can you explain that?
Yeah,
Come
but those,
Yeah, I don't know, no.
Well, I did also have a possibility of a sell. It just didn't look like it was going to sell now. I was just said to close it because I was saying that it went above the trade.
Yeah, let's start coming along now. Alright, so it's giving sell signal. As you can see, it's right inside of this channel here. Bottom of this channel. So I'm not so sure about it.
I'm so hungry now.
Let's see.
I need to eat something and I need to drink coffee. I'm grouchy when I'm hungry. I need coffee.
I'm hungry too, actually. Let's look for a pullback here, and then a second signal. But you see, this move, this 50 linear weighted is sort of flat-ish. And what I mean by that? Oh no, it's not flat-ish. It's just turning around.
Okay, do you want to get yourself egg and then warm it before I warm mine?
You come on, Rush. The 30-minute bar, the ATR is pretty much finished, it's completed already, so there's no way. If the 30-minute bar is going down, it has to be because of the news, and there's no news. So next 30-minute might open, pull back up, and then drop again.
Ah,
Yeah.
well, I don't know how long it has gone been because I just said my pending order for Apple. Yep. And it's going negative. Do you want me to close it? She didn't say how many pips.
70 pips.
Oh, well, but it came back in.
I don't know, like in literally 3 minutes.
But she didn't say that it's inside my lines either.
Yeah, I said no. I said it's outside your line.
Yeah, but I'm sleepy. She has woken me up from my deep sleep.
Well, Chad told me to come. I didn't know what else to do.
This
I
line.
didn't see this.
You have put a stop loss up there, be like, okay, leave it alone.
No, but it's supposed to be inside the stop.
Oh, then you put a stop loss if it's inside the box. You put a
This is the
stop
line
loss
she
above
was
the box.
telling me
Oh
about.
no, it was. Where were you? Where were you? Yeah, it was above this line. I didn't see this line because it was zoomed in a certain way.
Yeah, but that's what you have to click on and look at.
Chad was looking at the time. He was the one that was like,
Alright, so yeah, as you can see, I did not take that sell that I gave here, and it's pulling back up due to the channel being here. Right, so things like that you have to be careful when taking trade signals, buying into and running into support resistance channels, trend lines, buying in those specific areas gets pulls up big time. So that's what I just did here. I just bought into this support resistance. It went profitable, of course, but I didn't realize this support resistance was here,
Oh, you see?
all the way to the upper edge.
She didn't close for me.
I don't know when I trade that got me profit, and then I just lost it. Took a trade that was profitable. Last time I did not know I completely lost it because I was trying to do this stupid thing.
It's a new 30-minute bar opened. We have a pullback here. Silver, gold euro is pulling back as well, and gold Aussie is now continuing down. Gold euro is not continuing down. Silver is testing the 200 here, and it's on the bullish side. I see. This is what I'm worried about here. You saw it came to the sell here, went back bullish, did a sell here, went back bullish, did a sell here, went back bullish. Now I did a sell here, and it's going back up. So as soon as it crosses this area, it should go back bullish. Because it's not staying in a sell zone. It went back into the sort of no trade zone, I would call it. So I'll probably wait for a buy signal to come in. If it flips by bullish again over here on this 9 EMA EA. So you see how it looks very strong sell here, but it can easily flip to a strong bullish. Since the numbers are pretty close together, you see over here is still bullish. This one here is still bullish and bearish at the same time. So the numbers are very weak. Doesn't support the sell.
Yeah, because I cannot be working. I can't see. So now let's push on next round. I'm sorry. If I have a penny order, look for this one. You see? Did you look at my pen? You see it's a robot? You see the trend line? Hmm? Trend line. Did you even look at my photos?
I was supposed to look at it.
No, no, I don't care about this one. No,
No, it's usually always different.
yeah, next time.
Alright, so let's see what's going to do here. So gold euros decide to continue down here. This one is XAUD is like rejecting. Showing rejections here. And it is at the bottom of the bands as well, so that's another thing you have to be careful with.
It's not a good enough for me.
Okay. I'm gonna go
I think guys wait for 50 minutes. 50-minute candle.
I took an overnight trade because I found the margins after and I said, oh, I looked at it.
Sell stops are 3005
And I got $16
SL
out of
and
it because I
TP.
did it in
Okay.
7.1.
I'll check that out for sure. Actually, let me mark that out for you. I'm gonna see what happens there.
And then I completely lost all of it. And then turned it down.
2005.
Usually I would just wait. I just look. I didn't look.
That's 3005. So that sell that you're talking about would have been activated right now, right? So that cell would have been activated at this point here, unless you're saying now, right? Cell is going to be here. Inputs. Entry price 3005. It's not a bit raging. Can't do shit. Alright, I gotta get some coffee. I'll be right back. In this particular case, I'm waiting for a 30-minute breakout. There's nothing gonna be better than the 30-minute breakout at this point. You gonna eat all that?
No, I'm gonna give it to you.
Leave the child's food alone.
No, I'm gonna give him the other half. That's what you should do with them.
Is that your coffee over there?
Yes, well.
No, Mama's coffee.
No, I poured it, but I haven't finished it.
Oh,
Finishing making it. Okay, why Salk went exactly on the spot rejection? It started rejecting right away. Yeah, 1 minute was in the range and dropped. So I'm just gonna minimize this after I don't care. Stops now. Yeah, it doesn't.
Oh, yeah, you can say
still there. Still there, guys, right now.
Yeah. The rest of the week is gonna be arranged, just so you guys know.
Oh, okay, it's not activated yet. Well, I put it at that number, so let's see how it works out, okay? And I should probably get a sell signal in this region as well. So if it breaks down here, if it breaks this triangle, this channel line up here, and it gives a sell signal down here, then it might be a good sell.
I'm in a sell too.
Oh, okay. Annika entered this already.
I've been saying I'm in a sell all this time.
Oh. Yeah, so I'm waiting for some additional confirmation below this trend line here. All right, for a sell at this point. Paul, thank you for that one. Bring my attention up to that corner.
You're never physical present.
Even when I was first talking to prominent and girls, whenever I had dreams with them, and then
Nothing happened yet?
Mm.
Angie, give me some of the tickets over there. Because you're going to take 5 hours to eat. Yeah, really good.
Okay. So I have a take profit on 29.30. If this short stop loss takes me out, my another pending is at 30.31. Take profit is at, I'm gonna put it take profit now. 29.30. I don't know when it's gonna get there, to be honest. I don't know when the range is gonna start, but it's gonna market gonna go for a while range later on in I don't know, a week, next week maybe, it seems.
I have to wait. This 4 hours is gonna close in 10 minutes.
This is gonna change, of course.
See, this 4 hour has a 15-minute range here. It needs to break this line here, channel. It did give a sell here, but the sell is not a valid sell because you see this whole moving average is still green here. So if it starts breaking below this existing sell order here, then we can possibly take a sell. I'm going to take a sell now because of this signal here. So this is my stop loss is getting much shorter. I'm going to use the parabolic SAR to do a stop loss here. I'm going to take profit at this targeted area here, which is the bottom of this range. I have to adjust this SL 50. Now realistically the profit has supposed to be 26 pip. Right, so I'm going to do 26 pip.
You see my finger being crossed. You can activate it here. As you can see, it's not a big deal. 7 pip apparently, you see? This is nothing, it's just popped out. Okay.
So to get profit there, so whenever it gives a signal, I'm gonna try to focus on trading this particular way all the time. Where it gives a signal, if the stop loss is 40, then I'll go for a 40 pip take profit. If it's 39, then I'll go for a 39 pip take profit in those particular cases. So for this one here, you see the stop loss would have been approximately 80 pips. And it would come and 80 pips and stop me out. But this was a support resistance zone, so that's why I didn't take this trade. And it's rejecting off of these weekly open closes. We have a free and clear zone at the bottom here to continue down. So it pulls back and gives another signal again. Then that signal would be tradable again.
This is also
You see, it came back to this level here once more.
Yeah, I don't know. I saw.
Because what I needed to do is break below this level and stay below this level, as in break and retest it, and then start going down for a sell signal to come in. And once the sell signal comes in, as this continues down, it'll be a more valid sell signal. Like for example, over here. See, it broke, became bullish, then it came retested, and then started going. And any buy signal at this point would have been profitable. See over here, it broke down, went for a retest, but never actually came back down. So what we're looking for is actually this break back down for it to confirm as a sell. All right. That's a big stop loss. 13. Alright, so we have some volume, some bearish volume here consistently. This is a high volume here, which initiated this move. So 5 minute is breaking out after all. Right, so our next take profit zone should be right here at the bottom of the range. I would like to see a pullback though, like a decent pullback. Okay, so we do have Aussie is wanting to do, Euro is wanting to do something there. Because you see it slowed down here. So Aussie slowed down right at the bullish zone. Right, this is the key level for Aussie. For Euro, and it stopped at the key level. Whereas Aussie is below the key level here. It retested the key level and it started a downtrend. And so everything else is starting a downtrend as well. The price is getting stuck right here at the moment.
And this is cool. See what it does. Let's see.
Let's see what 5 minutes is doing. So we have strong sell volume here, of course. We have an increased target here, right? So it may as well want to come hit this target out. The volume is to the downside at the moment. We have RSI on the sell side, RSI and sell side here. We have strong bearish strength, strong bearish strength. Alright, so I want to see some bullish arrows here for it to push down and give another sell arrow. I'm gonna sell signal. Hey Michelle, good morning. Can you when are you in already? Oh, can you let the managers know in compounding that we installed that new water meter and it has to be validated? Okay, so yeah, so this way they can test it with the water, make sure it's working accurately, and measure the water as exactly as possible before they actually start using it for batching. All right, thank you. Bye. All right. We have our bullish return here. So what I'm wanting is a break below here. All right. It's staying below the 200 at least. So that's good news. So for this 9 EMA indicator, not indicator, but EA, it has no trade. All it does is this. Um, the only thing it does is give you bull arrow, bear arrow, and this yellow line, right? And then you can set up whatever else you want around it to understand um, if market is actually bullish or bearish in real time, right? So for example, here, if it's bullish here, then theoretically, if it breaks this trend line, we're supposed to be flipping bullish again. Right, sort of like this here, for example. When it breaks this trend line here, we're supposed to be flipping bullish again. That's what I mean by that. Right, you see it's bullish here and here. So again, if it breaks this trend line, we're supposed to be bullish again, right? That's how you use this. And so therefore, if it breaks this here, right, we're supposed to be bearish again. So this way, that's why we're in a no arrow zone type of situation. No bearish or no bullish zone. Let's update this here. So if it breaks down below this one here, technically, we're supposed to continue bearish. I'm gonna post this EA here because I won't be doing the stream after next week. So um, as a sort of a gift, I'll just drop this in the QA, the Tommy Gold Signal QA chat for everyone there. So if you guys join the chat, at least you can grab this on there. Um, Let me see if I have it to begin with. With on the YouTube stream that I have. So on this platform that I'm trading with um, for Cam here, we have a 10-second delay between each other. But on the streaming channel, the YouTube stream here, we have a 6-second delay. So you'll get the arrows within 6 seconds, which is not too bad unless market is like really pushing away. But even I take the trade 6 seconds late, so it's not like I take the trade on time anyway. Right? I do take the trade about 5 6 seconds too late. Well, not too late. I do take it within that minute bar, right? And it usually works out in my favor. Um, you just have to listen for the alert. Right, so at this point here, all the charts were moving bullish, and hence it continued bullish here. 121 pips already. Wow. This should change bullish at some point here. And then if it doesn't, it means we still have to wait because it still can be possible of flipping bearish. But so far, it's more bullish than bearish. And we have a flat 200. So with the flatness of the 200, probability of taking any fading trade within this region, up or down, is likely. You need to at least stay firmly above or firmly below the 200 while doing the bullish arrows, right? So firmly above means it stays above it here, and then it stays above it here, and then starts moving away, then it's going to be bullish with that angle, right? You see it was flat-ish here, and then start angling away, and upon this angle, it was staying above. Right? We need to see that again here. So it's either gonna hover bullish here with bullish arrows, and then ride this EMA up, and then we can buy, or vice or do the opposite. All right, so now it gives us a bullish signal at support, right? This is at support again that it's giving us a buy signal, which is not necessarily the greatest signal to take. So you see, price action has to be incorporated in everything we do. I mean, any trading, there's no super EA. It's just that we can use EA at a analytical level, right? But you have to use price action. It's just this EA increases my probability of looking at where to possibly enter. All right, so we have higher volume here. Let's see what's going on 30-minute volume. Oh, we have low volume here in 30 minutes. So this was sort of like an empty bar going up. You see here, we have too many lines here. We have daily lines, 4-hour lines, 30-minute lines, 30-minute channels. This area is clustered up with support resistances. So it's very difficult to trade it if it has so much support resistances. This is the area I'm looking for buy signals. This is the area I'm looking for sell signals. Now that we have this here, we can actually pull this down here and look for sell signals between here and up here. These lines are going to act as possible take profit zones. So if you take a signal around here, you want to take profit here. If you take a signal here on the buy side, you want to take profit there. All right, so we're bullish here at the moment. You see this zone moved up, the key level moved up, so it has to stay break and retest this key level to continue up. Yeah, I'm gonna actually join into this buy here. I know I'm a little bit late, but I should have taken this buy here as soon as it gave it actually. And my take profit was supposed to be 49 pips. So right now it's at 39 pips, so that means it might go 10 more pips up. Or I can just wait it out, take the next signal this gives, because this would become a super valid signal, right? I apologize for not coming in here soon and analyze this area. But this is definitely a valid signal to the buy side. These are usually the high profit setup, right? The way it looks here, this is nicely angled. They flip at the same time, right? So when these happens, usually it moves pretty decently. Let's see if it's gonna come down a little bit lower. I gotta change this green arrow to like a bright blue arrow or something because it's barely visible. Unless I, of course, zoom it down, then it's visible. So you see that 9 EMA is actually built into this one here. So this key level moved up here now. So we go back to 4 hour. See, 4 hour definitely looks like it's a range, right? This is the top of the range, this is the bottom of the range. So if you were to adjust this, and let's just say you put it here and here, then this is really the range. So theoretically, this is supposed to come up here. But because of the way how these wicks are rejecting where, if you go down to 1 hour, it's like, this is the upper half of the channel. I mean, range, this is the lower half of the range. It may want to range back down, right? So that's the dilemma here. The dilemma is it has to break above this to continue up. It has to break below this to continue down. 30 minutes has 8 more minutes to go. It's already completed its ATR. Oh, it's way above its ATR. We have bullish volume here, bullish volume here. This flipped extremely bullish right now. The buy strength increased here. RSI increased here, RSI increased here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. And dollar is selling. So 5 confirmation that it's bullish. And overall the EA is 91%. That's 6 confirmation that it's bullish. I have to update this data here. So you see 6 confirmation that it's bullish. This would have been 7 if this was bullish, and this would have been 8 if this is bullish. So that would be 8 confirmation that is bullish. So I'll adjust the EA tonight to give me 8 out of 10. I mean 8 out of 8 or 6 out of 8, 3 out of 8 type of situation. And then calculate that percentage here. So that have a higher probability that as soon as the signal comes in, you look over here at these two only to understand how effective it is. Yeah. Okay, so 5 minutes coming back to test the 9 here right now. I gotta leave at 9:30 here, so 6 more minutes. 5 minutes coming back to test the 9. However, 5 minutes came back to test the 9 here and broke right through it. It came back to test the 9 over here, rejected. So this is a rejection to the downside. But previously it did not. It just broke right back down. Let's see if this breaks right back down. Now we have to wait. We have to adjust our potential trade to that and to this. This is our new 5 minute range we're looking at here now. I think there's going to be our final breakout zone to look at. Right, because the volume is in. The volume is in for sure, without a doubt. You see, this volume here right now, this particular volume bar, is higher than all the rest of the volume bars since market open. Right, so that means this is the move we're looking for. Right, so these two bars were the highest volume bars. Now our option is we might just simply see today these big bars and that's it. And then Asia might make the move. Because from what it looks like here, it looks like it might sort of do what it did over here. Right? There might not be any trade at all today. So unless it breaks out of this zone and gives you signals, or unless it breaks out of this zone and gives you signals, only then the buys and sells are valid. Until then, most of the signals that's in between this zone is going to be false, or at least a 10 pip scalp minimum. Right? So you see over here, we had a trade here for 45 pips, right? Not here, it was here, right? 38 pips. The first initial one I did was 38 pips as well. Well, 34 pips. The second one here was like 20 something pips, right? 42, I only got 32 out, 26 out of it. Well, 38 out of it, right? I made something out of it. So the signals that you're going to get now are going to be scalp signals, 10 to 15 pips recommended take. or 2 to 1, with a 10 pip stop loss, whatever the case is. But whatever your stop loss is, that's what your take profit is going to be. And I use the 50 linear weighted and the parabolic SAR for stop loss. If the parabolic SAR is closer underneath, I'll put it at the parabolic. If the EMA is closer underneath the parabolic, like for example, here. So you see this trade came in. The closer one is the EMA, so I'll put it at the EMA. Of course, they're both sort of the same, but in some cases, it's not the case, right? In some cases, this parabolic is underneath the EMA, and so you use the EMA as a support, as a stop loss. But if you see a setup like this, usually it's pretty good when they both flip at the same time. It's a nice runaway move. They sort of both flip at the same time here and started coming down. Just the signal didn't come here; it came at the bottom here. All right, so I gotta go now, but I'll post this EA in the chat group, and if you guys want to use it, don't want, you don't need to, right? And then you have this on the YouTube channel that you can use as well for signals. You don't have to take all the signals, right? It would be ridiculous to take all the signals, but at least it gives you some additional points of entries to look at, right? That's the way you have to think of trading. You have points of entries to look at, because the hardest thing to do is finding your point of entries. You can be the best analysis trader ever, but finding that single point of entry is very difficult. So that's why I developed this EA to give me sort of some of the best point of entries during a range or during a trend, right? And it does precisely that, right? You see over here, point of entry again there, point of entry again there, right? So it's for you to figure out. Once you see the point of entry, it's for you to figure out. Because if you're bullish bias, as this thing is ranging here, then you're sort of going to want to look for these buys to come in, right? Same thing with the sells. You'll pretty much see things are shifting sells. You will see the data is shifting bearish if you're sell bias. And all of that analysis is going to help you. So dollar is selling heavily, so definitely you might want to continue buying. But based on a 30-minute chart that we have here, I highly doubt it's going to buy further, right? I actually believe it's going to range majority of the day today. And it's going to do this bullshit type of range here. It's not going to go very far today. So we have this may be our range length, right? Plus or minus a few bars, right? This is how I usually measure my range. It's usually fairly accurate, actually. But in this case, it might be reversed. So we have this range here, and then we have this move here, right? So I think it's gonna repeat the same system up here, but in reverse. So over here we might see the bigger moves before the trend starts again, and over here we're gonna see the shorter moves. All right, I'll see you guys. Thank you for joining. I'll see you guys on Thursday. Thursday is gonna be my last day. But you can still join my Telegram channel.
Hey folks, what a view behind me. I'm at Black Bull Markets headquarters here in Auckland, New Zealand. Speaking of views, you can get TradingView paid plans for free at Black Bull Markets, saving you up to $600 a year. Get either the Essential Plus or Premium plans absolutely free. All you need to do is trade from one lot a month at Black Bull Markets. And you can also get a 100% deposit bonus for your first deposit up to $1,000. All you need to do is click the Trading Nut link in the description below. Hey, start trading Forex indices and commodities with up to 800k of Blue Guardian's capital risk-free. Just pay a small one-time fee to take the challenge, hit a profit target and get funded. Then keep up to 90% of your profits and enjoy fast weekly payouts. Now for futures traders, Blue Guardian Futures offers up to 450k in funding with 100% profit on your first 15k. With low targets, no activation fees and unlimited resets, it's one of the best deals in the industry. Visit blueguardian.com or blueguardianfutures.com to start trading today and grab their limited time discount code.